Cracking the code: literal and figurative expressions in English. Hello language learners! Today, we're going to delve into an exciting aspect of English language: understanding the difference between literal and figurative meanings. These are key concepts in grasping idiomatic expressions and phrasal verbs. By mastering these, you will expand your conversational vocabulary and communicate more effectively. Literal meaning is when we use words in their primary, or most straightforward sense. When you hear, "It's raining cats and dogs," you don't expect to see pets falling from the sky. Here, we're using language figuratively. On the other hand, figurative language is when we use words or expressions to signify something different from their literal interpretation. This is where idiomatic expressions and phrasal verbs often come into play. An idiomatic expression is a phrase or an expression that cannot be understood from the ordinary meanings of its separate words but that has a separate meaning of its own. For example, the phrase, "kick the bucket," does not literally mean to kick a physical bucket. Instead, it's a figurative or idiomatic expression that means, to die. Phrasal verbs are a combination of words, usually a verb and a preposition or a verb and an adverb, that, when used together, act as a single unit and have a different meaning than the individual words. For instance, give up is a phrasal verb that means to surrender or to stop trying. It's not about literally giving something upward. Understanding whether a sentence has a literal or figurative meaning often depends on context. Context clues might include the situation, the speaker's tone, and the words around the phrase. For example, if someone says, "My heart is a lion," you understand that they don't mean they have a large feline in their chest. They're using figurative language to express that they are brave or courageous. And that's a wrap for today's lesson on distinguishing between literal and figurative meanings in English. As you continue your English language journey, remember to pay attention to context and don't be afraid to ask if you're not sure about the meaning of a phrase. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be cracking the code of English idiomatic expressions and phrasal verbs like a pro. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.